I'm recording to the computer now and going live on Facebook. Are you all ready for Christmas?
I think so. I'm not, my presents aren't wrapped, but I think I'm all bought.
Still waiting. It's going really slow.
That's okay.
Here we go. I live in the country, Kelly, so my internet is not great.
I live in the country too. We have 130 acres.
Oh
We have a
my.
nice little farm.
Wow, we only have a 30-acre farm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's tiny compared to what you
Yeah.
are doing. Wow, that's
We have
amazing.
hay fields. Yeah, we have hay fields on one side and cattle and woods on the other. So, yeah.
Oh, so we do horses and we do hay for a living too, but we do other people's properties.
Yes, so do we.
Yeah, so that they get their agricultural designation.
Yeah. Yeah, we do my father-in-law's field, and then a neighbor, we do all of his fields because he just doesn't have the equipment. So yeah.
You get it.
Yeah,
You know what happens in the first week of July.
Oh, ours usually starts in June.
Yeah, my husband's often takes the first cut the middle of June. It just depends on what our weather is.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's super slow. But I think we're almost there.
Ready.
Well, people on YouTube will really know what we're all about, that we're farmers' wives.
Yes. All right, I think we are live.
Awesome.
That's a lot on my end.
I see us.
Yay.
Yay. Hi, everybody.
Without forgetting Canada. So exciting.
Hi, it's Tina, obviously, from Ontario, Canada, and welcome to Menopause Weight Busters and our second interview of the series of amazing women and their great weight loss stories. And tonight, I want to welcome Kelly Kramer. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on tonight and being here with us. I'm going to share this into a watch party. And I'm going to start it now.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
You're welcome. Kelly, where do you live?
I live in Ohio, the southeast corner of Ohio, right before you hit West Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is it mountainous there? You know, like when we
we live down kind of in a valley, but our hay fields are on the valley, the flats, and then some of our pasture is, but then we have this huge, what I call Kramer Mountain, and then it drops down into a ravine on the other side. So trying to walk it, most of the guys that hunt on our land take their Jeeps up the hill a ways before they get out and start hunting, because it's a trek up the hill.
Wow, it sounds awesome. Anyways, tonight we're here to meet with Kelly and talk about her weight loss journey. And so first and foremost, because we're all in here inside this group because we are wanting to lose weight. And so what was your reason for wanting to lose weight?
So I really let myself go. I had 2 miscarriages later on, probably my late 30s. They were 9 months apart, but I lost them. And I got really just kind of down, depressed, and just lost kind of my reason to really do anything. Like, I would work, but I just wasn't enjoying life anymore. I just kind of existed. And I met Allison through her group, and nothing in there was anything about talking about this system. So I had no idea that she actually had a system that she sold. And I was doing kind of this weight loss journey for a month. And I kind of lost some, but I yo-yo exercise. So I don't stay consistent with exercise. And I was always just straight out addicted to sugar pretty much my entire life. I always had to have junk food. I always had to have, if there was a candy bar, I was going to eat it. I would have cinnamon toast sugar. It's cinnamon sugar toast. Like you make toast, butter it, and just slap on cinnamon and sugar. Like
Yeah.
if I ate, I couldn't just eat one. I would probably eat four, because once I had it, oh my golly, so I just really was getting nowhere. So when I met Allison and kind of started on this, and like, I really need to do something. At the end of her little month challenge that she did, she asked me to do what's called a referral post for her. And I had, where I'm like, what is this stuff? And she started showing me her journey. And I'm like, I need this stuff. And so that's what just really got me onto this system, because I've tried others that were supposed to work. They work for some people. They did not work for me, period. Because I needed something that wasn't hard, that didn't need like this extreme diet plan or this extreme exercise plan, because I just don't have that in me to follow strict. Like I'm a free bird. Like I need to be able to just do and go however.
And what do you do for work?
I am a registered nurse. I work on labor and delivery. Absolutely love it. But I also homeschool my son. And so now I actually just work like once a week, which I love. Even though I really love being there, I enjoy my freedom at home. And so, yeah, but I am all about nutrition as far as what I'm putting in, but I couldn't get rid of that sugar addiction, even though I knew that it was not healthy for me. I just couldn't break it. And I can say now, I am not addicted to sugar anymore.
That's
Like, I love
awesome.
it.
That's so awesome. Melanie will be really glad to hear that, because she has an honest, like you, sugar addiction as well. So she's going to be excited. So what were your
I
results,
mean,
or how long have you been doing the Lean Body System, and what were your results?
Okay, so I got my products, I would say that I got some of my products the end of May, probably around the 25th of May. And so then I got the burn, which you'll be talking about here in a minute. It's our metabolism booster. I started on it. I got my AKA flat blaster about a week and a half later. So that part started sometime in June. And so I, since then, have lost 30 pounds and around 25 inches overall. I would say probably more than that, because I didn't actually measure my head and my face. I will show you pictures here in a little bit of, like, I have lost so much just fat from my face that my glasses, I had to go back to an old pair because they didn't fit. Like, I'd put my head down and they would fall off. And so, like, I started, like, not everybody loses like instantly, but because I was able to curb the sugar cravings, my eating wasn't horrible except for the sugar. And so once I got on the system and I stopped craving the sugar and having to have it, like, the pounds just started, I would say the shrinking started. The pounds, because of our system, it trades the fat for lean muscle. And so I don't get on the scale much, but I do know that I've lost 30 pounds over this course of time of about 6.5, 7 months. And so I will show you this picture that I'm like, oh dear God. So this is in April when I met Allison, before I ever knew about the products. This would be about September, and this was just a week or two ago.
Wow.
Huge.
You must feel awesome.
I feel amazing. I feel 10, 15 years younger. Like, I have energy. I feel alive. Like, I feel like I have a new lease on life. Like, I'm a totally different person as far as, like, I feel motivated. Like, I can sit there and it's like, used to, it'd be like, oh, you need to get up and do this. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do that later. And now I'm like, I actually, if I get, hey, why don't you go do the dishes? You know, it's like I get up and go like, yeah, I need to go get those done and taken care of. Whereas before it'd be like, I'll do that later. And later never came. And then it'd be like, you know, okay, my husband's getting mad, go do the dishes. Like I had no, I was just so down and
Had no
just
motivation.
none. And now I have a totally different, like, I'm rocking out on TikTok and like, I have a lot of just, like, I feel great. I feel amazing. Like, it's just,
That's awesome.
if I knew back in May that this would all happen, I would do it 100 times over again. Like, if I knew my results of where I'd be right now, but I was back in May, I would not change a thing. Like I would do the same thing over again. I would be like, yes, please hand me this. And yeah.
Your friends must see you and say, oh my God, like your coworkers or your friends or.
Yes. So I finally have a coworker who's finally decided this month to get her stuff is on its way. She's finally, you know, after watching me for so long, I did have several people over the summer, like really watching my results. And so the big thing with when you get on this system is to throw away the scale and to do pictures. And so and they're not for other people, like the pictures that we have are basically other ones that are actually in the that are selling the product who say, show my results, like absolutely show your friends, show your family, like this is real, it's legit, I'm getting success here. And so yeah, some will sit and watch and say, is it real? Is it really working? And that's why, you know, like you have asked some of us who have been doing it to come on and talk to you to say, it is real. It's not a gimmick. Like this stuff works. And it's I mean, the scientific backing on this and then like the results that you get, it works. Like you have to give it time. You know, it's not gonna, we didn't get this way in 30 days, you know, to our needing to lose the weight. So it's not gonna all just shrink and drop off in 30 days. You really got to give it time. Let the system work.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know what you mean when you say, you know, like it's not a gimmick. It really does work because you're sciencey. I mean, you're a nurse, you have science background, and I'm sciencey too. And that was one of the big things for me is that I really needed to see the science behind it and understand it in order to be able to promote it, in order to be able to tell other people about it. So yeah, I'm really think that it's going to change a lot of people's lives, and I'm excited about that.
Yes.
For sure. Now, when you did it, did you just like, that's it, you know, you were in the group working with the other women, and then have you done a Lean 30 challenge before or no, because you just started in May?
Yeah, I have not, and I don't exercise on a regular basis. Right now in my own little group, we're doing squat challenge. And so every day we have to increase our squats by 5. So today was 55 squats today. So being that I have that challenge going keeps me accountable that I have to do what I'm asking my girls to do, you know? And so, but I don't exercise on a regular basis. My goal for 2021 is to jump in onto this Lean 30 group and really do what they've got going on and try to really hone in more on some more healthy eating. I eat, you know, I'm a meat and potato, we're a farm. And so, you know, we eat meat and potatoes a lot. It would be nice for me to add more fruits into that and add more salads into that and kind of change up a little bit. So that's my goal for this year, is to hold myself accountable for sure on the exercise. We do have a basement that has some equipment, which I just don't always get on it, and I need to. So, yeah.
Those are good goals. Those are good goals. Yes. I want you to talk a little bit about the activate, the trim, and the burn. and just
Yes.
your experience with it and when you take it during the day and that sort of thing. I know the activate's that first 3 days, right?
Yes. So you can, when you get your whole system, you're going to come with this right here. Okay, so this is our fat blaster, the trim. It's a tablespoon every morning. Here's our burn, which I'll talk about both of those in a minute, and our activate. So even when you're on the activate, you can still go ahead and start the other two. You do not have to wait for those. You can start it all at the same time. So the activate, I actually just got this in today. It's my next month's supply. So I'm due to start my detox again. Some people just have a problem trying to get this down. My suggestion, because it is green, so some people are taken back because it's green. To me, it smells like lemon. I love lemon, so it doesn't bother me. I've taken stuff that's really nasty. I don't know if you've ever heard of phytoplankton, but I've taken a powder called phytoplankton. It is algae. It stinks. It is disgusting. So when people tell me this is disgusting, I'm like, girl, let me tell you, this is not disgusting. Phytoplankton is absolutely disgusting. You burp, fishy, nasty, it's gross. This to me is not, but there is a trick. It says to do about 6 to 8 ounces of water. No. Do about 3 to 4 ounces of ice cold water. So I use out of my fridge. You know, I just push my thing, get my water out of my fridge. I get really cold water. Pour your packet in. You're gonna stir quick. As soon as it's dissolved, chug that sucker down. Then get a bottle of water or a glass of water and drink after to finish getting the rest of just kind of the grit, because it's kind of gritty, to get the rest of it down out of your mouth. But to me, I actually don't mind taking this at all. But I have some customers who are like, "Ugh, I can't do it." I'm like, it's 3 days. Just give it 3 days. It's a detox. It's healthy for you. Please just finish it. But there is that trick. I do it at night. It basically, it depends on your sleep. Like if you're a night shifter, do it in the morning. Like do it before you go to bed is the best suggestion, because you're not adding any food on top of it. You're allowing your body to detox and go through that system while you're sleeping. It is what we call white pant friendly. It is not going to make you have to just run to the bathroom. You can still wear, you know, white clothes, and this is not going to affect your bowels that way. It is a very gentle cleanse. I love it. Like it helps with bloating. Like, so if you feel kind of bloaty for the month, it definitely helps with that. I don't know, does Canada have digestive enzymes?
I'm not sure. I haven't, don't know all the supplements and stuff yet that are in the catalog.
If they do, and you have any customers that deal with like really like foods make them gassy or bloated, like by all means be telling them about digestive enzymes. Like that is amazing. You take it once a day with your heaviest meal, and or your one that's going to create the most bloating and gas. Like I swear by, I have it because I have issues sometimes with that, and it immediately helps your gut. Like it just starts getting rid of, like, it's amazing. So, but that's our activate. It's only 3 packets, but yes, just beware. It's got a lemon flavor. It does not look like lemon. It's green because it's got aloe in it. So it's very healthy for your system and your gut, but it's going to clean all the toxins, the fast foods we eat. If you're on medications or you've had antibiotics, like you need a detox. Like there's so much out there. If you put stuff on your skin, you're going to have toxins get into your body, and you really need a detox. And so this once a month detox for 3 days is all it takes, and you take it right before you go to bed. Like it's amazing. But I really like it. So next we have our burn. So with this, they're just these little pills. So when you are going to eat a snack or a meal, you can take these. That does have natural caffeine in it, but it doesn't make you jittery. So if you're sensitive and you don't ever have caffeine, then, you know, the biggest suggestion is to start with 1 pill a day for a week. Then the next week do 2 pills with your meals, but you can take them all at once if you want to. I don't. I take them with meals. I don't always get 3 of these in because it does have caffeine. So if you have a problem with sleeping and you eat later in the evening, you're not going to want to take one at night because you're not going to be able to go to sleep because it does have that caffeine in it. But it is where you can take it 3 times a day. So you can take it breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or breakfast, lunch, and a snack. And I'm pretty sure it's like 3 to 4 hours between meals or snacks. You can take it anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. This is what I started first because trim came later, and I think it was because it was on back order for us at the time that I got it. So it came in a little bit later. This by itself curbed my sugar. Like huge. I can say no. Like I can tell myself, I'm not going to have that. Like, you know, the thought of, hey, you want to go have a snack? Well, let's see what all I have and figure out, you know, what I want. And I don't go for the easy, let's just grab that and stick it in my mouth. I'll go grab an apple and, you know, slice it and then eat it. So that I will say for me personally has completely changed my life for the addiction to sugar. I know it's going to do different for everybody else. You know, everybody's going to have their body's going to work different for everybody. Not everybody's going to have the same story I have, but it is something that definitely will give you the willpower to say no. You just have to go, I'm going to go with my willpower. And I was more motivated to be able to go, yeah, no. And like even just the flavor of some of the snacks has changed to where I'm like, that wasn't worth it. Like, why did I even do that? And so then the next time when I think about having one of those snacks, I'm like, it really wasn't worth it last time. Like it didn't fix that, what I thought I wanted. It didn't fix it. And so I just stopped really eating tons of sugar.
That's
so
awesome.
It's been nice. Yeah, it's been really nice.
And so what about this amazing trim?
Oh my gosh, like this is amazing. So you can buy this in several different things. You can buy it by itself. Some people do get results with this by itself. This is our fat blaster called Trim. It comes in lemon, which is my favorite, coconut lime. So if you like key lime pie, tastes like key lime pie. I hate coconut, but I actually started on coconut lime and it wasn't bad. By the 30 days, I was like, if I had to order that one again, I would order it again because I actually end up really liking it. They have chocolate, vanilla, mango. So my favorite would go lemon, mango, coconut, lime, vanilla, chocolate. A lot of people love chocolate. I didn't really care for it. It had kind of a different flavor for me that it was like, yeah, lemon, I like it. Like I like that kind of bitter flavor. It just really is great. So it melts your fat, builds lean muscle, and it's only a tablespoon a day. So I have a spoon, hold on. So it's just this spoon a day. That's all you have to take. So you put it in your fridge and every morning you get up and you take it. You can take it on an empty stomach. It doesn't matter. So I have been, like I said, taking this since June. And it's my normal routine now. Like I don't, like there's times that I'm like, I get busy and do something. I'm like, oh, wait a second. I didn't go take that. I run to the fridge, pour it, take it. I'm good to go. And so.
So I think that active ingredient, right? The active ingredient is the CLA.
Yes.
But it also has the collagen and the hyaluronic acid in it. So did you notice any differences from the collagen inside that product?
Yes, my skin has changed so much, number one. just the tightening, like as I'm losing the weight, the tightening of my skin is just like, there's no sagging with this weight loss. It's amazing. So I will actually show you somebody's picture that you would think that they would sag with this weight loss, and they are not. This is Allison. This is my lady above me. This is the lady who got me started on this. And this is from February, what's this bottom one say? October. So she even has more because it's now December. But isn't that crazy?
It's
like
amazing.
It just, like, she looks so miserable right here. And like, this is just, you can even see in her face when you are, you know, talking with her, things like that. It's like just everything about the skin. Like, even myself, like, I have people constantly like, oh my gosh, you're glowing. And I won't have, like, I don't have any makeup on. I have my eye, you know, my mascara and a little bit of gloss, but I have no makeup on right now. And I go most of the time without now because I can tell my pores seem like they're getting smaller. Like, it has been a game changer for me. Like, I don't know how to explain how much this has changed my world. Like, it has changed my world. I absolutely am in love with this product because it's not just the fat loss, it's the hydration of my skin. I feel younger, I look younger. You know, I'm 43 years old, and
You don't look 43. I was thinking you were just in your 30s.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't feel 43 anymore. Like, I'm really feeling young again. Like, I can go out and just enjoy being around my 10-year-old and not feel, oh, do I really have to go? Do I really, like, I just, like, all summer when he was in football, I was walking around his football field. They were on what we call an island. So it wasn't a real football field. It was more several baseball fields with this big field in the middle. So I had a huge drive around it for vehicles, but all the parents who want to exercise would get out and walk. So I was walking like 5 miles a day every night that he had practice. And before, I'd be like, I'm gonna sit in the car, I'm gonna play on my phone. And you know, I got to where I'm like, no, I'm walking. Like, I got out and I felt great. And, you know, since then, you know, it's cold outside, so I don't go outside. But that was the most exercise I did during this program. Was like 3 times a week I would go and walk, you know, 4 to 5 miles that night. But it wasn't a strenuous walk. It was just kind of a normal, you know, walk with a friend and talk. And so, yeah, I mean, it just, yeah.
Well, you have such a great story, and I really like that you shared, you know, like, your real life, your homeschooling, and you had your little guy, and you kind of lost your zest for life. Yes. And you were nursing, and then you decided, okay, this is it. I'm joining a little group, because everybody in here came to this group for a reason, right? They wanted to lose weight. And I feel like you sharing this story, since we are now engaging in the lean body system inside this group, is been so beneficial to all of us, because we're so excited to start it. And we're gearing up for that Lean 30, because it'll be a first time for all of us. Although Robin did get her products, mine were supposed to come today. I was just like, oh, I just want the box so bad. I just want it so bad. You know, But you know, the other reason why we're doing the interviews too is we really wanted to talk about the fact that every single new customer that comes gets a $10 discount right off the bat from any purchase that they purchase. But there is an amazing special going on right now, started at 8 o'clock tonight for 48 hours. And it's like, that's what it did to me when I found out, because I've never, you know, been with a company, or I've only been with one other company, but I've never been with a brand that was so giving, right? In a season where people are spending money on other things, right? They've got to buy presents for their kids and that sort of thing. So for the whole lean body system in the US, it's usually $159.99, and you get your $10 off for being your first time customer. They're giving you an additional $10 off, and they're giving you a free gift that's valued at $60. And it's actually singles of the trim so that you could throw it in your purse, or you could share it with a friend if they wanted to.
Going on vacation, you can take it with you, because you can't take this on a plane.
Right.
You can't, so, or if you're somewhere and you don't have a fridge, like you have the singles and you just open it and take it. So yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah. And in Canada, it's usually $199.99 for the whole lean body system. You're getting your $10 off for being the first time customer, and because of the currency exchange, we get $12.50 off extra. Yeah, and a product that has a $70 value, which is actually their Logic coffee. Have you ever tried the Logic coffee? Tell us about it, because I know nothing about it.
I have not, because I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
And so I've never bought it, never tried it. So some people absolutely love it. It does still have our collagen in it, so you're still going to get benefits from that. Just having your coffee, you get your collagen, plus you get your collagen from this. Like, you're getting a double whammy there. I hear it's strong, so you just can add your creamers or whatever that you want, which we also sell a creamer. Do you guys have the creamer with your coffee?
I think that they have it, yes.
Yeah,
I'm just getting the
coffee that you should be able to add to the creamer if you're one that really doesn't like strong coffee.
Right.
They do have the different things that you can add. So the thing would be too, like if the trend that you decide to pick is a flavor that you're like, you can add it to your coffee. Up and drink it. Or if you're a smoothie person, or I've seen people put it on their cereal. Like, so there's plenty of different ways to get it in if you're like, what am I doing here? And you need to get that acquired taste.
Tablespoon. I think that it's probably going to taste fine. It's going to be awesome. But
you would be surprised at some of the things, and it's like, it's a tablespoon, get used to it. It's okay. But more than not, most people love what the flavor they end up with. So yeah, but it is one that, there's different ways that you can still get it in if you're absolutely like, I did not think it was going to taste like this, or the thickness, because it's not, let me go get my spoon real quick and my trim that's open so I can show you the consistency.
Sure. And we'll segue into my cat crying because he wants my attention. He actually wants me to take him upstairs. It is time for bed. Stop the madness.
Right. So this is the consistency. So it's not quite pudding, but it's not pure liquid.
Right.
You just take it. That was the blackberry. This one's very sweet. At the very beginning, I really, really was like, "Ooh, I like this." But as the months gone on, it's like, it's really sweet. And so I probably wouldn't buy this one again for me, because I want more of that, better than that sweet flavor. But yeah, I'm going to show you my face up close picture of how much my face has changed, and I'm just like blown away by this picture.
You don't even look like the same person.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm blown away. It's 1 year. This was last year at this time.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Like
you look like a supermodel.
I'm a totally different person. Like, I'm just like, I have my life back. Like, I didn't realize how miserable I was and how I was just letting myself go. Like, I just was like, done. And I didn't care. And it's like, now looking at that picture, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I kept saying it, but I had to put me a side by side and print it so that I could show people like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
wow, wow, 1 year apart. And it's like, wow, I'm amazed at this product. And I will say, I'm not where I want to be yet. So I will be continuing this. Like, I want to be smoking in a bikini next summer. So I still have a little bit to go.
Oh,
to
she
feel
doesn't
like
have
I'm
far
like,
to go. I saw her in a TikTok, awesome red yoga pants with a red bra exercise top on. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, I want to look like her. That was today.
no.
You don't have far to go. Well,
I don't. And so yeah, so I will continue on this, even like you can still stay on it even if you want to maintain. So it just kind of depends what you want. We do have other stuff. I'm not sure what all Canada has. Do you have Liquid Biocell?
yeah, we have all that. But I mean, a majority of the people that are in this group are from the US.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even on the sale tonight, if you weren't wanting the metabolism booster and the detox, you can buy this and still get the same sale and still get the freebie. So it doesn't have to be that lean body system. If you're not wanting a detox and you're not wanting that metabolism booster, this has collagen in it as well. It's amazing. It's for your skin, your joints, that kind of stuff. So it kind of depends what you're looking for, but we do have where you can do either one of those. And, but like lean body system, I swear by it. I will be continuing to use it. And I can't wait till next year when I can say I'm at my year and OMG, like I cannot wait.
Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story, and I just love your energy. We can all feel that you transformed yourself. You really did, right? And
I did.
you love yourself again, and it's
Absolutely.
so evident. And there's nothing better than having that feeling.
Yeah.
Especially as a woman.
Yeah.
So,
And it's made me where like I'm doing gratitude journals every day now. I'm setting up my day, and like I'm not just nonstop scrolling on social media. I'm actually using my time wisely. I'm reading books now. I'm actually finding a schedule and holding myself accountable to things that before it's like sit in front of the TV and watch Netflix all day. And my husband go to work, I'll watch it all night, and I'll sit there for 6 to 8 hours before I go to bed. And I don't do that anymore. Like there's times, yeah, I do go and sit, do laundry, turn the TV on for a little bit while I'm doing my laundry. But I don't sit there for hours on end like I did before I got started on this. Because I'm like, okay, what do I need to organize? What do I need to clean up? And that wasn't me before. Like I'm totally amazed at how I feel and what it's done for me. And my husband is like, he's actually getting ready to jump on this little thing. He forgot to taste my lemon before he left because he wasn't sure he wants to, which flavor he wants.
oh,
And
I'm actually buying the pack because I already just ordered mine, but I'm going to buy the sale pack for my husband. So yeah.
So he's finally like, okay, like I've been on this journey. He's amazed at my, progress. And he's finally like, okay, I think I'm ready to try it. So I'm like, awesome. We have a special going on. So we're going to use it wisely.
Well, Kelly, thank you so much for taking the time to spend with all of us. We are so grateful to you. And I can't wait till I get to meet you guys in person. When all this COVID stuff is over.
Yes.
We will all be able to get together.
Your group, do you guys know about the how you can earn extra credits?
No, we haven't really talked about that yet. We're just trying to show everybody that, once they get their $10 off, if they refer someone, that person gets $10 off as well. So, and they can earn credits towards free product.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Our company gives, and gives some more. Like you get rewarded if your family member wants to buy something. You just, find out how you use your customer referrals so that you can get some credit while purchasing. So yeah.
thanks again for coming on, and I really look forward to watching your journey go further, because
Yes.
to me you're already amazing, but I know what it's like when you're working on something, so I really look forward to seeing you as you progress further in your journey.
Well,
Peace
thank
and love
you.
to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And we're going to call it a night. Thanks everybody for coming on. If you indeed are interested in especially taking advantage of these amazing specials, then you can say I'm in the comments. You can ask for info in the comments. And of course, Melanie, Robin, or myself will definitely get back to you. And I did a watch party onto my own feed because I'm so very excited and so very proud to be affiliated and with such an amazing brand, and really feeling free to talk about it to each and every person that I consider a friend on Facebook. So thanks. If you chimed in, you can always ask me for more info. So good night, Kelly. Thanks again. And we will see you guys tomorrow night, where we're going to meet Margie, who's lost 25 pounds. It just keeps going. Anyways, take care and bye.
It just keeps going. Bye.